Hi, everybody. Kind of late, but I'm back online. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember something I did. Oh, okay, let me do it before you know, before I will forget about that. Uh, just not a big deal, but yeah, I just want to make a correction a little bit. On my previous video, I talking about the one I just recorded, yes, actually yesterday. It's about the interest rate, 6% API. In that live stream, I said that my dad finally he got a house after almost a year of searching. But I need to make a correction because that is not right. The truth is it's more than a year. I remember he started searching the house. Okay. Actually, he started medicine about buying a house on the March 1996. And by early April 1996, he started searching the house. And finally, he got a house. He got a key. It's on July 20, 1997. He filed the house, I think, the early June 1997. So that's more than a year. The interesting thing is also the house was on market almost a year too. Yeah, it was sold by the bank. That was on the market for a years, and he started searching the house. He talked with the agent, the sale of the real estate person. He asked my dad, so which way my dad want, the location, the location looking for, because that's when we just came US not long. Yeah, we came 991. It's the November 9, November 26, 991, and that was 97. That's just 5 years. And then the real estate person suggests him that because are we in the school? I was in the school at that time. I was in, I think, yeah, that's time I went to Valencia Community College there, and it is. And and then my young brother, he said, okay, in future he will, my brother will go to school too. So he just my dad buy a house around the UCF area. So because after we finish the Valencia, we go to UCF, so it's like that. So he just my dad look in the house as a UCF area, Winter Park. But at first the Winter Park is because he says that a good school, a high school good there. That's my brother was in high school. And then yeah, but the Winter Park we didn't got any house, it's made with us because it's so expensive. If you got anyone searching the house back then, that's the Winter Park area is just expensive compared to other area because they have they says the good school there, a high school in the Winter Park High. So that's the area uses is so expensive. I think now it's not a big deal anymore because some kids can study online. That's not a big deal. But back then, as they say, Winter Park area is the best, and then they have a good school and high school in the Winter Park High, so that's very expensive out of our hand. Not out of hand, but yeah, it's kind of because. And then finally, from Winter Park, went to UCF area and turned around East Valencia, and we changed he changed another real estate person. Go to west. I started looking for the west side area on the hill. It's very nice. It's so nice when the house on the hill. The wind make you feel great. Especially the only problem I get kind of nervous. It's not scared, but kind of nervous because the hill kind of. Probably because I was new, so the slope kind to me when the car going down kind too straight, kind of little afraid. That's not big deal, but it's still nice. It's on the hill, the window, stuff like that. But the thing, the house they have you can see on the lady, the sell a real estate person. She show us this. She says you guys should not buy this house because the house have the kind of split on the wall on the side. I saw her at first, but I thought it's not a really big deal. But she showed us that you guys should not because that's just a signal something. The land not good, and so we did. So then we forgot about looking the house on the hill on the west side area, and then start searching around, and then finally, anyway, end up all close to the airport. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's only the question I made for that's for the house my dad purchased here. And another thing I remember I told you guys, I will tell you guys about the thing in the Vietnam after 1975, the exchange of money. I told you guys I knew that story. And that's not completely a new art. I think they have at least 2 times exchange. I don't know, 2 or 3. I know it's 2 times, but I guess it's 3 times. But I know the last one. That's why I was old enough to know. But also, I lose some money too. I lost some money too. That's why that's remember me all the time. I think the last time was in 1985. I guess so, 1985. That's around 11 something. 1995, I guess. Around that age. When I went to school, my mom gave me some money to keep in pocket in case I need. I so thirsty. I need the water. I can buy some water to drink. But she told me like try not to drink or eat anything outside unless like kind of emergency, like really hungry, but didn't give that time where I don't need the money to eat, but only the thing is water, because the school there have no water like here. Nothing. And then nowhere you can go water, but because she afraid we got poison. So she told me keep the money in my pocket, only used to buy the drink, and like in case it's so emergency, like it's really thirsty or something like that, I really need some drink, so I buy. But if I don't I don't need it, don't buy it. So she gave me some money. I keep in my pockets, and then another time she gave me another something I didn't use that. I still have in my pocket. And then I think she gave me some too. And then I think she knew I still have money. So she bought for us like the piggy bank. It's the small piggy. I got one. That's this plastic. My brother got one. That time I have a coin. Also, she planned like when I sell in the stock, I can keep some money for myself too. Because that time I took my dad the vegetable first. I went to market. I sell to I sit in the market. I sell there. So I kind of thinking like she kind of thinking like when go home to give my dad even money, the the chance I can keep it. I can keep it put on a piggy bank so I can buy stuff in the future or like get enough money so she can buy something for me. But she thought I used all the money she gave me. The only she gotta give me piggy bank because she thought about like I can keep a change from when when I went to the market, sell the vegetable and fruits. So I kept I kept the money in the piggy bank. Suddenly one day in the early morning, she told me have to watch over my brother because she and my dad have to go to the town. Back then, whatever my mom told me to do, I just do it. I didn't ask her why, when, anything. When she back, when, when she done it done. I never asked her when is she came home, or why she had go or anything. When she told me to do something, I just do it. I didn't ask her reason and stuff like that. She and my dad and her went to a town. I didn't. Later on, they came back. I heard what they said. I heard what it and the money. They talk about the people getting the money, stuff like that. And they brought out the money. She says that's our new money. And I brought my piggy bank out. I told her, so what happened with my money? Because she told me why I didn't tell her. I didn't know that I didn't know if they go, my mom and dad go to the gender money. I didn't know about the gender money too. So, and then she told me like give her the piggy bank. She opened the piggy bank and she started counting. And she forget it because those money I have in the piggy bank, if I go to exchange, it's not even getting a $1, but $1, yeah, not enough for $1. But that is many days for a drink or stuff in my piggy bank. And the next day they use the market, they use the new money. It's still fine. It's $1 is still a big value. Next day, kind of going down. I think the next couple of days, it's less than a week. I think $1 you can buy a drink or something. something like that. Later on, if you want to buy a drink or something, you have to, at least $4 or $5 or something. That's so I'm not really, I was not happy because the first time in my life talking about saving money, and then something happened. All my money is like useless, no value. So that's why I remember that's the day of exchanging money. That's the last one. Actually, the last one so far, because we don't know in the future Vietnam they change money again or not. But the last, and then in 1985, have after that, because they have some certain money, so they can keep the communist system running, so they didn't have to use the theory exchange money anymore. Because after that they got agreement with the US government to kick us out, kick my dad's generation out, because to them, that's my dad's generation, very danger to them. Probably they have no longer a communist system if the way of the life they're like that, the way people can struggle, stuff like that. They're afraid. That's why they try to kick my dad generation out. Actually, not my dad generation, entire family of my dad generation out. They cut the entire generation out, not because they're afraid all the generation got damaged. Like my generation will have some affected them, but they got smart about getting money from the US. They keep my dad generation out, so my dad generation don't do anything, turn over the government, no longer communist. And to them, they talk about my generation will bring some treasure to them by send the money back home, the relatives, stuff like that. And also like we will travel there, we spend money, and we will get marry people there. We got the people, bring the people to US or that. That's the way I told them. They're very smart about getting money, US dollar from the US. But they probably they kind of little mixed this. Yeah, the generation kind of little older than me. They went, the guy, not the girl. The guys, they went back to there to get married, girl, woman there. They went to US because when they came US, they kind of old. They like 20, those people came US by 20, 25, 27, 26. They mostly, they couldn't find a wife in the US. They had to go back there to get a wife. So they brought the wife here, and they saw the wife send them money for their family. That's their generation money. But my generation is different. My generation, those people, born, I think, start 1970, back to 1980. No, because we got good, very good memory what the communists did to us, our family. So no, they didn't get any money from us. Because they thought we would send money to relative, family, friends, stuff like that. But we got a lot of hit from the family, friends, relative back then there. That's his bad memories and bad experience. So they never got anything from us. But the generation kind of little older than me, about 6 or 7, 8 years old. Yeah, they did went back there to get married. That's not the generation. That's then my dad generation. My dad generation. Yeah, they when they came U.S., they did send some money back home because they still have a parents, the elderly parents. So they just have their sibling to take care of the elderly parents. My dad did. He sent the money to my uncle to caring for my grandma, his mom. Also, he did send the money to my grandfather, my mom, dad. Yeah, he did send the money to my grandma. It's my mom, but she refused to accept it. When my dad sent to her money, but he says that me and my brother sent to her. She didn't accept it. She refused. She told the person bring the money, my uncle bring money to her. She told him they bring back, give to grandpa. Because we have a family issues. Not we are kid, not but my mom and my mom and my mom family side. There are the issue problem in family issue because the communist thing. That's why they end up like that. Yeah, we just live only 5 minutes away from her, but we didn't see her yet. We only see we only saw her on the way. I went to school and I saw her. Hello, grandma, and then she said yes, and then she walked away. She never looked at my face, and I didn't remember my mom went to the big house. I forgot about that. Let me talk about the money exchange. So the communists they exchanged the money in 1995. Later on, they got a agreement with the U.S. to kick us out, Vietnam. To my dad, they agree. They got exchanged with U.S. sometime. The U.S. take us here. They have succeed kick us out because we are kind of danger to them. But to my dad, he's probably they exchange us by they don't ask U.S. to pay for the war damage. Yeah, because since then we didn't hear anything. We didn't hear anything they mentioned about war damage. You know that the communists they blah 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 blah, and then they didn't mention that. That means they exchanged us with that, so they didn't ask some U.S. to pay for the war damage to the country there. And that's is once they have money, and because that's because back then people they're very poor, no for all stuff, no poor or no food or stuff like that. And they're really poor. So some people cannot handle it. When they came to US, they did send some money back there. That's this communist see one time. Like my dad generation, somewhere like my dad, they knew it. But the thing between, his elderly parents, naturally, he only have my grandma left, but my mom, dad, in this, he have to, support a little bit. He didn't have money, a lot of money, just a little bit. He didn't get a good job when he came U.S. So he give a little bit to support a sibling, a little bit to take care of them. So that is a communist success one. And later on, the President Clinton normalization with them. So they opened the door to get economy, so they survive. So they survive sin because U.S. normalization and the whole world will start doing business with them. If the U.S. didn't, President Clinton didn't normalize with them, and I don't think other country do any buy business with them. And probably now, Vietnam probably no longer a communist. That's I guess. And then after the U.S. normalization with that, normalized side and economic normalization or something, and then they got the better. So that's and then they survive. The communists survive until now. They don't need to do another exchange money. But the exchange money, the one I know, that's the one I just told you. That's I experienced that. How I didn't have a lot of money, but it's when you just only 10, 11 years old, you talk about yourself and some money, and suddenly your money like nothing. And then if you compare it like to people, they have a lot of money. They're not a lot of money, but when they do a business, they sell and stuff, they have money in and out a day. Suddenly they can now, they cannot exchange all of them because when they exchange, they limit the amount you need, the amount you can exchange. You cannot exchange all of your money you have. Also, if if they don't limit it, I don't know that's time they limit it or not. But back before that's one, I heard they limit it, but I don't remember. I don't know they limit it or not because that's time people very poor and struggle. They don't have that much money. My dad, my mom didn't got a lot of money, but they did went to there to exchange, so they can see the world there too. Also, that's day, that's my dad can come out to see the world there without afraid, and they might be put him in the jail. Because they said they exchange the money, so everybody come out. They didn't. If it not the day of exchange the money, my dad came out probably. My dad got in jail for some this and that. So, if I'm not sure that's time they limit the money or not. If not, they can. If you have, you bring all your money to exchange. Do you think like they let you have all them for later? Yeah, probably at that time they will let you have them, but later the next day, do you think you can keep that money? I don't think so, because if they don't limit it, you get all your money in exchange, so they know how much money you have, and next they probably try to get that from you yourself. That's the one. Today I just tell you that's one. The exchange, the one before that, my mom involved, I will tell you later, because that's a different story, and that's a story kind of a little longer because involved with another lady too, and another later involved to me too. So that's kind of long. Well, I think a long story. It's probably double time this time. Yeah, that's my my experiences. Money exchange in the communist country, there's a communist money exchange for communist money. Also, I think the next probably in the future I will tell you this. I just saw it today because it relate to the money too back then too. Yeah, we by the time I think I left there in 1991, so November 1991, I think last time $1, not that day. I think later my dad sent some money to my grandfather and my grandmother. I think my uncle sent back say like $1 for 15,000 exchange for $1 exchange for $15,000 communist dollar. Oh, Vietnam dollar. What do you say? Now, when I went back there in 2009, it's this one. I use the offer, so I changed this $1 for 19,000. But the last month, I think I did a video about food or something like that. I think I just tell people there how much it costs to. When I bought a package of hot food, fried chicken, that's equally one chicken. Then how much in Vietnam? No, dollar. I think that's worth $1 exchange for 25,000. That is the official, but in the in the black market, probably more than that, because in 2009, I asked my uncle wife. She exchanged some money for me. I gave her $100. She exchanged for me is I think over 20,000 Vietnam dollar. But I went to them later on because I don't want to ask her many times because I don't want she get busy. So I went to the exchange shop in the supermarket. That's his official. They exchange me only almost 19,000, not 19,000. Yes, it's only 90, almost 18 or something. So that's between the official and the black market. The black market, you can say, is it black market, free market, the black market. I don't know. That's a different more than 1,000 for $1. So now it's a 25. So since then, 25, that's mean 24 something. That's the price from the Google. I searched on the Google. 2009, 18 something. Now, so that means how much? 6,000 something, almost 7. So in future, we don't know. Probably they do another money exchange. Probably. People say now they don't because they nationwide do trading with with other countries, do business, so they won't do it. But you never know. This is a communist thing. They probably exchange money one more time. Let's see. If the life very struggle and then we will exchange money, so $100 for $1. Like I told you, that's my color, my many days of drink. I didn't drink. I sell it. Also, some is change. I sell the vegetable and fruits, and I give my mom, my dad. Usually, my dad home. My mom was not home, so I took the stuff to sell. But she not home. She didn't allow me to do it. So I gave him even the little change I kept. So that's my piggy bank. As many drinks, and that's my collection. And even my mom took it out. She said, no, not even $1 yet. No, a chance for $1, not yet. Yeah. Yeah, the next day is while $1 is still valuable as big $1. But the next day, a little bit, and that's a little bit. And then I think less than a week, you cannot use that to buy for a drink. At first, that you can $1, you can. I think you can buy many drink, but later on, you cannot buy any drink. Anyway, that is my story of money exchange. And not money exchange, the communist exchange money, exchange people money. And then after that, I didn't sell any money anymore. I think that one person probably knew the exchange money the first time. I will ask her one day. Okay, thank you for watching, listening. I will tell you more story. Please subscribe, like. Okay, if you like my video, you hit the like. You don't, if you don't. I don't want to force you. But I'm going to tell you my story. Yeah, when I do the live stream like this, my channel standby, not do anything like the thing the videos in the upload got a problem, no view at all for I think at least 4 or 5 hours. But since last yesterday, I think I did live stream, and the wheels go suddenly on the top and going down the hill. Anyway, who cares? I just want to tell you the story. I have to do it's kind of hurry because I don't know, just. But I have to control me. Okay, see you next week. Bye.